Hello everybody, welcome to ConManTV, and today we got something a little bit special going on as we have the quest to void, basically just, yeah, quest, I guess that's the appropriate term for it. So I'm going to go do a little bit of a live comm over what you're seeing on screen. So essentially what I wanted to do was just something a little bit more special for the fight with the Ender Dragon than what normally happens in Minecraft, which is you get Eyes of Ender, and you find the stronghold and then fight the dragon basically. This time I wanted to add a little bit of a story, so we had something to add to CivWorld itself. So as you're seeing on the screen is, the story essentially is, I went and fought the Ender Dragon early on, which did happen. I killed it pretty early on in the series, and what basically the story is going to be is, I went to the end, but didn't come back, and I left a bunch of clues for everyone else to find, and find their way to the stronghold, which is now essentially above a town. Now, the fun thing about playing in Bedrock, which is what we play on, is the strongholds are usually above or underneath a village. So essentially what I did with that was I made the village a little bit of a quest area. You're going to see that as we go on. So as I'm currently showing the clues for the town, Civ Town itself, for everyone to find and kind of get started. And as you look through the little clue books, you'll notice a log number in the bottom, and the log numbers add up to a set of coordinates which lead you to a certain place on the map, and that spot on the map will show up eventually. As you can see, I'm heading to the library, which is where it's going to tell them to put everything together, although Joe finds this clue before they find the fifth one. So as you see that in the bottom log number there's -984, which is a coordinate. Now if they put all those coordinates together, you'll see here, it leads over to this dock straight ahead, which is just outside the Void Forest. Now, the Void Forest is supposedly the place lost in time, where the Ender Dragon basically brought a bunch of raiders in and just hid his portal from everybody. Like, no one knows where it is. It's just an abandoned town now. And you can see these little stone markers everywhere, and essentially what those are supposed to be is grave markers for where villagers have died. And as you can see, they all have clues now inside, but as you'll watch the stream, they kind of do everything out of order, but I'll go ahead and explain it anyway. You see there's an end crystal hidden there in that pillager tower, and there's a bunch of pillagers that I don't really think ended up being much of a factor in the quest itself, which is a little bit disappointing, but it is what it is. And you can see it now. I head to the second clue, which is underneath the tree, or the second crystal, I guess, which is underneath the giant tree in the Void Forest on the edge. And you'll notice all the clues and crystals are on this path, which stretches throughout this entire biome, this like forest biome. And you can see there's a second crystal. Now, as we head to the third crystal, which is just in a little cabin that looks like it's collapsed in a ravine, so that one was fun to do as well. Just build the cabin kind of hidden, and there's these little grave markers that tell you if they're getting close and if they are on the right path, and it'll tell them the crystal is nearby. So, and every crystal is hidden in something, so like they're not horribly hard to find. And there's the third one right there, as you can see. And as we get ready to go take a look, now the fourth one was pretty fun to place. The fourth one was a lot of fun to get going. As you can see, we're heading out. This one was called the Archer's Cabin, I believe. Although the order didn't really end up mattering because they found them all way out of order, as you'll be able to see in the stream itself whenever that gets uploaded. As you can see, I'm flying over now to the Archer's Cabin, which is right there. Right on the path, as I said. All the crystals were on the path. And it's covered in cobwebs to look abandoned. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of an introduction for this one. So they climb down the ladder. As you can see, there's endstone, which is a little bit more of a clue that you're going to be going to the end. You can see the obsidian around everything, but as you get closer down to the bottom, at the end there's a big light, and there's the lava maze. And behind that entrance path is the fourth crystal, and there's all these sharpshooter archers that are skeletons. They're gonna try to shoot them off the edge. And to make sure that the crystal gets out and doesn't burn, I put a fire resistance potion in, just to make that go a little bit smoother. Now we're gonna head back to the town itself, because at this point they will have all four crystals, and they can get ready to go fight the dragon and find me. as I get ready to fly back over to, there it is, and there's a cross hidden there, just kind of as an Easter egg. It doesn't really do anything, it's just kind of an empty spot that I thought would be kind of fun. Now, once all the crystals are combined, which didn't matter in the end because Justin found this pretty early, there were 3 zombies called Void Ghosts, and then there was a Void Archer, or Void's Arrow. All full of diamond armor, so kind of a mini boss fight that I think Justin handled pretty easily that I thought would be kind of fun. Now, there is the trap door hidden in the basement of Void Manor. They're going to climb down the ladder, which will lead them straight into the portal room right here, and then they'll hop through the portal room with the 4 crystals, and they will head up the tunnel I dug here the first time I fought the dragon, and then there's the pillars where the crystals are, and then they'll set the crystals up on top of there, and the dragon will spawn in. I'll hop in the server and be in that cage right there because I was captured by the dragon, going to fight it for the second time, and that will pretty much wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you Monday for the Quest of Void.